Hi guys, it's Mark Zickery of Space Command, also known as Mark Zickery, Mr. Sci-Fi, and many other things. So, we have the Kickstarter campaign going. You guys have responded, which is great. We've got about $7 grand in hand of the 48,000 we're committed to raising. As you know, the person who was supposed to be running it flaked, and so I'm playing catch up so that we can actually succeed rather than fail, because as you know, success is more fun than failing. And it'll allow us to shoot, it'll allow us to finish stuff. It's hugely important. So, so I'm going to be very much banging the drum and ringing the bell and offering cool stuff. So, because we've got to crack along at about $1,000 a day, and there's amazing perks. You can be in Space Command, you can learn how to be a writer or a director or a producer or an actor, how to have a successful career. We'll be happy to have conversations with you. You can have long distance appearances in Space Command if you're in, you know, Keokuk or the Antarctic or wherever, and you don't want to come to Los Angeles, particularly during a pandemic. We can arrange to shoot you where you are using your own camera and put you into Space Command. So it's an amazing offer. There's also a perk where you can be in a scene with one of our stars. Just amazing things. But more than that, and as I said, we have to cook along at a little more than $1,000 a day, or we'll have to, you know, pull the plug on the campaign, and I do not want to do that. Plus, we're still selling shares in Space Command, $7,500 for a full share, $3,750 for a half share. All of this goes directly into finishing the episodes we've shot and shooting the episode we're prepping to shoot and continuing from there. If you haven't seen our first episode, please, there'll be a link to it down below here. If you haven't seen the new Pandemic 2-hour double episode with Armin Shimmerman and Doug Jones and Mira Furlan and Barbara Bain, for God's sake, amazing. Christina Moses, phenomenal cast. Definitely you can watch it there for free, utterly free. And if you're enjoying all of this Space Command and Mr. Sci-Fi content and you've never sent any money our way, I'm not going to guilt you. I'm not going to say anything about that, but I would just say that even if you said, how much is in my wallet right now? $6? I can send $6 Mark's way, you know, and I don't mean to curse, but, you know, I want to make sure that we're able to continue delivering this fun content to all of you. But here's the reason I wanted to post today. First of all, I got a great email from my friend Mark Fergus, who I'm teaming with on the Showrunners Network to create a new show, but also he watched the first episode of Space Command. He sent me an email because he, as you know, is co-creator and showrunner of The Expanse. And he said, wow, if we could only get as much bang for the buck on The Expanse as you're getting on Space Command, it looks great. It looks great. So phenomenal, and thanks, Mark Fergus. But meantime, here's what I wanted to offer you guys as a special thing between just us. And, you know, with the perks in the new campaign, we're trying not to mail stuff out because it's such an expense and such a magilla. But here's the deal for today, and this is really fun. If you pledge $1,000 or more to the campaign over the next 2 days, we will send you in an envelope, first of all, this incredible, rare, special Space Command cover issue of Film Facts. This came out several years ago. It was very early in the project. It'll be signed to you, and it's this incredible article filled with visuals, many of which have never been published anywhere else. There's an interview with me. There's artwork, concept artwork by Ian McCaig and others of our team. It's an amazing article. But more than that, I will not only send you that, but I will send you the first Star Trek script I ever wrote, a copy of the first Star Trek script, again, signed to you. I wrote this script, and you can see it's a little bit thin, when I was 10 years old. This is when this is the year Star Trek came out, and I was going to film a Super 8 movie starring myself as Kirk, and this is the script. This is the script exactly as I typed it in my little 10-year-old hand, and this is what and I'll also send you a photo of what I look like. So again, signed to you. This is me, Halloween, when I was 10. There you can see it. Now this is when Star Trek had only been on about a month, a little more than a month, and this is me as Spock, of course, and there are no Star Trek products on the air, so these are you know, available to buy. So these were devil ears. I made the shirt myself. The cat is real. That's our cat Fluffy. And so I will send you an 8x10 of this photo signed by me, a copy of this Star Trek script, in which I referred to Uhura as switchboard operator. This is before you could record Star Trek. I recorded it on reel-to-reel tape. There were no VCRs. There was no way to watch it. It aired when it aired, and I recorded it on reel-to-reel tape in case it never got shown again. And you know, so this is you know, this is an amazing script. It's and it would be yours, signed with the Film Facts issue, signed with the 8x10 of me as a kid signed. And we may even throw in an 8x10 of me in the spacesuit from the first episode of Space Command. But that's that's an extra bonus if you pledge $1,000 or more over the next couple days, and you will get these things in the mail. But you have to pledge, because I'm going to determine about at the halfway point whether we're going to make our goal or whether we're going to have to fold it up. And I do not want to do that. But unless we're at about 4,000 within the next, you know, 15 days or so, I'm not going to be able to continue it. We have to, you know, it's make or break. It's Kickstarter. So, so that's it for now. If there are perks you'd like, or if you want to buy shares in Space Command, it all helps enormously. It keeps the lights on. It keeps things going. You just email me at markzickery@gmail.com. I'll be happy to answer your questions and, you know, and send you the appropriate paperwork, which is very simple. It's a one-page document you sign, and then you cut a check for $7,500 or more if you're buying multiple shares, or $37.50 if you're buying a half share, and on we go. And you'll get a percentage of my producer's net profits on the first 4 episodes of Space Command, so that's pretty fun. And you also get to go visit the set, all sorts of stuff. I mean, it's really cool. And we have regular Zoom meetings with our investors. Nobody else gets to be in on those. They're entirely just the investors and me. And we also have lunches and dinners when it's not a pandemic. And you get tickets to Comic-Con. It's really an amazing thing when you're part of that inner circle. So that's about it for now. Many more adventures to come. And again, watch the first episode, watch the 2-hour pandemic episode, which is not the second episode that continues Redemption. It's, again, I'm very clear about that, so don't get confused. We are working to finish the second part of Redemption, which we have shot. It's all in the can, just getting the VFX done and the other little bells and whistles. So that's about it for now. You can call me at 323-363-1259 again if you have questions. But that's about it for now. Thanks very much, guys. Really great to have you aboard. Bye.